Guys, this is Veda here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys and show you guys the Smart Pump project. This is the third video in the IoT series, last two being the Smart Irrigation Overview video and the Smart Monitoring project, Soil Monitoring project, which the links you can find in the description. And in this video, I'll show you guys the project I made of connecting the smart pump to the soil sensor. In this project, the smart pump will turn on or off when the soil moisture goes below the threshold and provides the necessary amount of water to the plant. So first, I'll talk to you guys about what is the Arduino. The Arduino is an open source platform used for building electronic projects like this one. Arduino consists of both a physical programmable circuit board and a piece of software that runs on your computer used to write and upload computer code to the physical board. What is the ESP8266, which is a very important component to this project? The ESP8266 is a self-contained SoC with integrated TCP/IP protocol stack that can give any microcontroller like the Arduino access to your Wi-Fi network. The ESP8266 is capable of either hosting an application or offloading all Wi-Fi network functions from any application processor. Each ESP8266 module comes pre-programmed with an 80 command set firmware, meaning you can simply hook this up to your Arduino device and get about as much Wi-Fi ability as Wi-Fi Shield offers. Now we'll set up the smart pump to the soil sensor. So let's get into it.
So the equipment you need for this project is an Arduino already interfaced with an ESP8266 and the soil sensor, a motor driver, two battery connectors and batteries, and a pump, and of course a bunch of 1-pin connectors. So first, on the motor driver, you have to connect 1-pin male to female 1-pin connectors to the ENA pin, enable A pin, INPA2 pin, V plus pin, and the ground pin. So that's the front of the motor driver. Now at the back of the motor driver, you have to connect the two wires of the pump to the MA1 and 2. It can be either red or white. The wires don't matter. And another 1-pin connector to the V minus pin. Connect the enable A pin to the pin 8 on the Arduino. Connect input A2 pin to the same wire of the soil sensor that goes into the 5V pin. Connect the A2 pin to a battery connector and connect the ground pin to another battery connector. And then finally connect the V minus pin to the ground pin on the Arduino. And then connect the battery connector to the two batteries. And then when you're done with the connections, connect the Arduino to the PC using this wire. And now we can move on to the coding. So first you have to create 3 variables: the sensor, which stores the sensor values, the data variable, which stores the map sensor values, and the pump status, which stores the pump status values. Then you have to initialize your Wi-Fi with writing your Wi-Fi network name and the password. In the next send at weapon, you have to set up the ESP8266 values and what the ESP8266 should do. Then void setup function In the voice setup function, you have to initialize all the variables and the ESP8266 and use the ESP8266 to connect to the Wi-Fi. In the loop method, where you write the main code which runs repeatedly, you finally have to give values to all these variables and write code like the serial print function so you can show them on the screen, like soil moisture and the data value next to it, and the string pump function where you have to show the pump status on the screen. And this function works repeatedly for 3 seconds or 3000 milliseconds. Now we can check the value on the serial monitor. So let's check the serial monitor. So first it just checks the connection between the internet and the Arduino. And it says the soil moisture is 5. And then it changes to 69 once you put it in the plant pot. And when the value goes above a certain value or below a certain value, the smart pump starts pumping water to the plant. Now that we have checked the serial monitor, we can check the graphs. So here you can see the smart irrigation project graphs. First graph is about the soil sensor, and the second graph is about the pump status. So when the pump status reaches 100, it starts pumping water. And so now that the pump status is 0, value is 0, it won't pump any water anymore because the soil sensor value went up. So once the plant pot dries up and becomes 100, it'll start pumping the water. So that's how the smart pump works.
And that's it, guys. In the next video, I'll show you guys the weather monitoring project overview, and I'll see you guys in the next video.